All right, let's talk about something pretty interesting today, a blueprint for actually getting paid for your Facebook posts. We're going to walk through one creator's strategy that turned her everyday posts into real, actual income. So let's get right into it. I mean, it's a fair question, right? For most of us, Facebook is, for sharing memes or seeing what your aunt is up to. It's not really a place you think about for earning a living. But what if that whole idea is just wrong? What if you could get paid for the stuff you might already be creating? And this quote right here is really the whole idea we're diving into. The creator behind this strategy realized that, yeah, beyond all the scrolling, there's a serious monetization program out there. It's designed to reward creators. The trick is just knowing how to tap into it. So where do you even start? Well, before you can earn a single dime, you've got to unlock the feature. You have to be eligible in Facebook's eyes. Let's break down exactly what that looks like. This is where so many people are stuck. You might be putting in all this work, posting great content, getting likes, shares, even building a little community, but you're seeing $0 in return. This whole blueprint is designed to fix that, to turn all that engagement into actual income. Okay, so these are the absolute must-dos. First, if you're just using a regular personal page, you have to switch it to professional mode. That's what gives you access to all the creator tools. Next, you gotta be consistent, posting stuff that gets people talking. Likes, comments, and especially shares. And super important, you have to play by Facebook's rules. No violations. If you can check these boxes, you're on their radar.
Okay, so let's say you've done all that. You're eligible. Now what? What do you actually post to get paid? This next part is all about the content strategy.
So the program covers 4 main things: simple text posts, photos, reels, and even your stories. And this is great news because it shows you don't have to be some video editing genius to make money. Every single one of these is a potential income stream. This was apparently a huge aha moment for the creator behind this strategy. While pretty much everyone is obsessed with making the next viral reel, she found that her simple text posts were incredibly profitable. It's just a powerful reminder not to ignore the basics. So for anyone just getting started, the advice is simple. Don't guess what's going to work. Instead, use what she calls a process of elimination. Post everything: text, photos, reels. Experiment over and over until you see what clicks with your audience and what Facebook's algorithm decides to reward. Now let's be real for a second. Starting from scratch is hard. You're going to post stuff that gets like 2 likes, and it can be seriously discouraging. The advice here is pretty blunt. You just have to thug it out. You have to push through that phase because consistency is literally the only way to build any momentum. Now we've got to cover the rules, and you're going to want to pay close attention here because one wrong move can get your monetization shut down before you even get started. This right here is the #1 most important rule of all. Everything you post has to be 100% original for that post. You can't repost stuff from other creators, obviously, but, and this is the part that trips a lot of people up, you can't even repost your own content from another one of your pages. And the creator we're talking about? Yeah, she learned this the hard way. She got flagged for reposting one of her own videos from her business page over to her personal page. The system is automated, it's strict, and when it comes to originality, Facebook absolutely does not play around. So you're posting original content, you're being consistent. Now, how do you get people to actually see it? This section is all about the one tactic that matters most for growth. Forget likes for a minute. Forget comments. I mean, they're nice, but the metric you should be obsessed with is shares. A share is how your content escapes your little bubble and goes viral. It's how you reach thousands of new people. That's the whole game. So how do you get those precious shares? The strategy is to use Facebook groups. You post your relatable, original content inside a group that's relevant to your topic. Someone in that group sees it, loves it, and shares it to their own feed. Then their friends see it and share it again. It creates this awesome chain reaction, and that's the engine of viral growth right there. All right, let's pull all these threads together. We've talked about getting eligible, what to post, and how to grow. So what's the biggest takeaway from this entire blueprint? Well, first things first, let's just bust a huge myth right now. You do not need a massive following to make this work. You don't need 1 million followers, you don't need 100,000. That's not what this is about. And that's the final, most important point. Success with this stuff isn't about getting lucky or already having a huge audience. It's about having a smart plan. It's about understanding the rules, experimenting, focusing on shares, and just being consistent. That's it. That's the key. So now you have the framework. You know the steps to get in the game, the kinds of content that actually pay, and the #1 strategy for getting seen. The only real question left is, what are you going to create first?